Hey Revin, just wanted to go over some quick details for the shoot on Friday at 2 p.m. It looks like we're going to need about 3 exposures, one for the shadows, and one for the highlights, and one for the window pull. We'll start with the shadows. This house in particular was very dark. There were not a lot of windows and not a lot of lights. So I had to lengthen the exposure quite a bit. Normally, in a house with lots of windows or lights, we'd be shooting at around 1/8 of a second, up to usually about 1/15, maybe 1/20th of a second for the shadows. For the highlights, you're probably going to want to be around 1/4 of a second. But again, it really depends on each house. For this house particularly, it was 1.3 seconds, again, because it was very dark. So you're going to have to use your professional judgment and just decide on which exposure you think looks best. And every room is going to be different, so kind of keep you on your toes. For the window pulls, it's generally about the same for every room. You're going to be between 1/80th of a second and usually 1/200th of a second. So that'll give us a nice crisp exterior. This is just a mirror looking into a window, but it also gives us nice top lights and also lamp lights. So here's another example. We have the kitchen. This is for the shadows, and again, it's dark, but we started at 1/4 of a second for the shadows, and we went to the highlights, and that's 0.5 seconds. For the window pull, we went to 1/80th. Again, usually the window pulls are going to be about the same. I'd recommend either having your flash on your stand if you prefer, and then bouncing it off the corner just behind the camera. And that'll give us a nice lit shot with not too many hard shadows. But you can also put your flash on your camera if you want, and that might make it a little bit easier to move around and whatnot. If you come across any walls that are odd colors, such as red, orange, a very dark blue, anything very deep and dark, you're probably going to want to point your flash directly forward in front of the camera so that we can get the true colors, see, we can see the cabinet colors here, and it's kind of a very different color in the natural lighting here. So we want to make sure that we get the real colors in the flash shot, the window pull in the flash shot, and the lamps and lights in the flash shot. And here, again, I usually just stay, you can tell it's kind of cloudy outside, so that's usually when I stick around 1/80th of a second for the window pull. If it's very sunny out, like it should be on Friday, you're probably going to be about 1/60th, and that will be fine with your sync speed for your flash. Should be everything. If you have any questions, just give me a shout. I will be available at any time during the time that you guys will be on site. Here to help. So good luck, and thank you so much for helping me out.